I will be answering this week's questions about everybody. So for the first one, the conventions of history and medieval theater, I think the reason why they decided to make it more contemporary and more modern is just because it's easier for everyone to follow when it's that sort of way. You can see in plays now, when it's more modern and when you incorporate more modern tendencies, it's easier for the audience to follow, it's easier for the story to get told, just because as times change, the way people tell the stories need to be transitioning as well and growing into more modern times, just to also attract more people and more audience. So for question number two, I think the uncertainty of actors not knowing what role they're going to play makes the play much more genuine, as they are not sure what style of acting they need to have. So I think having the actors find out the night of, I think it is a great idea. I think it also adds more to the audience as well, because they are now knowing that the actors found out about their roles the day of. It wasn't planned. It wasn't constant practicing and stuff like that. So I think it actually adds a sort of excitement to the play, because you see actors try different styles of acting as they progress in the play, and next time they may not know which style of acting they are to do. So it keeps the actors on their toes and also keeps the audience on their toes as well, because let's say if they go back and see the play again, they may have a new actor playing a new role. So I think it's a great idea. Something that was kind of confusing about me for this play was when the usher died in the beginning, or seized in the beginning. That was something I haven't really seen before, because normally there's a defined actor-usher ratio. And then for this play, that didn't happen. You could see the actor was the one who, of course, began the play, but then also began being an actor. So I think it was also a weird switch between the audience realizing that the usher was acting, and that it wasn't a what is this type moment. I think the play tells about power and politics, as because it has such a large death component to it, and death and afterlife. I think it really puts into perspective doing what you do now in present life can have effects on you in the afterlife. And I think it also raises awareness that just because you're going to die doesn't mean your consequences aren't everlasting. So I think that brings into politics of why people move certain ways, what are people's motives. And once you take off that perspective that once we're died, it's the end of us, it's not the end of us, it's the continuing of our history, our story, and our life in the afterlife. 2 questions I would like to post is, why do you think the usher was involved? And also, why do you think the power of afterlife had such an influential role in this play?